Good day, everyone. I want to use this opportunity to welcome you to Mathematics Solution Center. Today, we are going to be solving a question with you, which says, find the value of theta for 0 is less than theta, less than 360. That is, the range of values of theta is between 0 to what? 360. 6 sine squared theta plus sine theta minus 1 is equal to 0. This is what we want to solve in order to find the value of theta. Let's see how it goes. Solution. Anytime you have an expression like this, 6 sine squared theta plus sine theta minus 1, all you have to do, take sine theta to be equal to a letter. So I can say, let sine theta be what? Be y. Therefore, I have 6y squared plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. You can see I have a quadratic equation now. Then let's solve it quadratically. I'm going to have what? Minus 6y squared. Sometimes I don't take the y squared along, so it depends on you, but just know what you are doing. What are the two numbers I can multiply together to get minus 6y squared? These are what? 6 and 1 itself, 2 and 3. But these two numbers must give me the what? The middle term. That is, must give me y. So the numbers are what? 3y and then minus 2y. 3y times minus 2y is minus 6y squared. Plus 3y minus 2y will give me what? Y. So these are the two numbers. And I will substitute these two numbers in place of y in the expression. Therefore, I'm going to have 6y squared plus 3y minus 2y minus 1 is equal to 0. Now let's factorize this and this, and then this and this. So 6y squared plus 3y, what is common between them? 3y is common, so I'm going to have 3y into bracket 2y plus 1. Then minus 1 is common between minus 2y minus 1. Minus 1 into bracket what? 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. We have the same thing inside the bracket. That means 2y plus 1 is also common there. Then let's factorize further. We are going to have what? 2y plus 1 into what? 3y minus 1 is equal to 0. 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. When we have product of two things equal to 0, one of them is equal to 0. Therefore, I'm going to have 2y is equal to minus 1. Therefore, my y is equal to minus 1 over 2. Or 3y minus 1 is equal to 0. 3y minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, 3y is equal to 1. And my y is equal to 1 over 3. These are the two values of what? Y. 1 over 2 minus 1 over 2 and what? 1 over 3 are the two values of what? Y. But don't forget, we are solving actually for what? Sine theta. So it means that my sine theta is equal to y initially. So my sine theta is equal to 1 over 3. So if sine theta is equal to 1 over 3, what is the value of theta? Theta is equal to what? Sine inverse of 0.3333, like that. Now let's get our calculator and see what will be the sine inverse of 0.333. Sine inverse of 0.3333. I have 19.5, approximately 19.5. Therefore, theta is equal to 19.5 degrees. This is the value of theta. But don't forget that the sine theta is a positive number as gotten from here. And the value of theta ranges from what? 0 to 360. What are the other values of theta that can satisfy this condition? Now, theta is in the first quadrant. Don't forget your acronym. ATS. ATS. Starting from here, this is my first quadrant. Second here. Third and the fourth. Now, if you look at this, I have S in the second quadrant. So it means that sine is positive in the second quadrant. Now, what will be the value of theta? That will give me an answer equivalent to what? 19.5, but will be positive. That will be gotten by evaluating what? 180 minus what? Theta. My theta is 19.5, but I need to explain something. Why 180? If I should start from this line here, that is 0. If I should come here, I've rotated an angle of what? 90 degree. Then if I should come back to this line, then I have covered what? 180 degree. Going backward, that is theta by this amount of what? Theta. So I'm having what? 180 minus theta. So the quadrant here is always what? 180 minus theta, any value I have there. Therefore, the value of theta that will still satisfy this expression, the value of the angle is going to be what? 180 minus 19.5. So what is 180 minus 19.5? I'm going to have what? 160.5. So the values of theta that satisfy these conditions are what? 19.5 and what? 160.5 degree. Now let's check the value of sine 160.5 and 19.5. Sine 19.5, I have 0.333. Now let's press sine 160.5. So it still give me the same answer, 0.333. So that means 19.5 and what? 160.5 are the two angles that will give me the same positive value as what? 1/3. Now we've gotten that for y is equal to 1/3. Now let's do the one for what? Y is equal to minus 1/2. Therefore, it means sine theta is equal to what? Minus 1/2. Let's first ignore the minus sign and evaluate what? Theta is equal to sine inverse of 0.5. 1/2 is 0.5. Therefore, theta is equal to what? 30 degree. That's when we have a 0.5. But the answer we got is what? Negative. That means this 30 degree is not our answer, because sine 30 will not give us what? A negative answer. Now we go back to our quadrant. Okay, we have A, C, T, S. Where do we have a value of sine to be what? Negative. All are positive here. Sine, cosine, and tan. Only sine is positive here. So sine is negative here and sine is negative here. So what will be the value of theta for sine to be negative? So I'm going to have any angle in the third quadrant, this is the third quadrant, is equivalent to what? 180 plus what? The value of angle in the what? First quadrant. So I'm going to have what? 180 plus what? 30. That is the value of the angle there. Although 30 is not part of our answer, because sine 30 will not give me what? A negative answer. I need something that will give me negative 1/2. So the value will be what? This is 210 degree. That is the first value. Because sine is also negative in the fourth quadrant, and the value of theta there will be what? 360 minus what? 30 minus theta. Therefore, 360 minus 30, that is what? 330 degree. So these are the two values of what? Theta that will give me what? Sine as negative what? Minus half. Let's verify this with our calculator. 210 and 330. Sine 210 minus 0.5. Sine 330 minus 0.5. But sine 30 is just 0.5, not minus 0.5. Therefore, the answers are what? Therefore, the answers are 210 and then 330 degree. So let's write all the values of theta that satisfy the equation. So the values are what? 19.5 degree, 160.5 degrees, 210 degrees, and what? 330 degrees. So these are the values that satisfy what? The equation. We have come to the end of this tutorial. If you have any question, please don't forget to drop it in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly click the subscription button, like the video, share it, and also click the notification button so that you will be notified anytime we upload a new video. Thanks for watching again.